Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to apply the chains to your Begleri. And these chains fit 550 holes and 275. Now, it's a little tedious getting them on, but once you get them on, these things are durable. So this is like a completely new feel. It doesn't feel anything like paracord. It's got a really cool feel to it. So the tools you'll need are 2 pliers, and you might need some scissors. So I'm gonna string up Belo first, and I'm gonna do it through the 550 holes. So what I'm gonna do is just snip this guy off and take the paracord out. Now paracord frays over time. It gets stiff and like kind of gross. It gets all your oils from your fingers in it, and you need to change it out. So the chain is kind of like a new idea where it won't get like that. You can probably just wipe it down and wash it and you're good to go. Okay, so this is a little difficult, and you only really need to do one side. So just like the halo, you want to pinch one side of the jump ring, and with the other pliers, you grab the other side. And make sure you're only grabbing the clasp, and then you twist like you're turning a doorknob. You do not want to pull apart. Then you just pop the chain out of the jump ring, and you're good. Now remember, you don't want to open the link like this. If you open the link like this, it puts pressure right here and it will snap. What you want to do is twist it. And you don't want to change this too many times. The jump ring will only last so long, so you can maybe twist it and change it 5-6 times, I'd say, before it starts getting weak. So with the one jump ring disconnected, this is when you put the chain through your Begleri. What's cool about the ring is that when you're playing with it and you stick your finger in, it doesn't really get in the way, it just lays down. So it's nice, it doesn't poke into you. This part you want to be very sure of. You want to have a good size. Now for this part, it's a little tricky. You want to measure it out to the length you need, and you want to kind of make it longer than you should. Now this part's important. You want to make sure that your chain is the right length, because if you make it too short, it's really hard to reconnect it. So what you want to do is give it a little bit extra length so that if you need to, you can take some links out. So very carefully, you want to grab one of these links. Now these are extremely tiny. You want to have steady hands. You got to be real careful, and you just grab the link and do that twisting motion. Now, at this point, you're ready to string it through the other Begleri bead. Now, with your jump ring still expanded, you want to grab that one side. You want to relink the jump ring to the chain and twist it back to its position. You've got Begleri chain. So this is a completely new feel. If you want an all metal setup and super durable setup, this is really good. So this is a little bit too long for me actually, so I'm gonna readjust it. I'm taking a guess that I need to take out about six or so links, I guess. Yeah, this is a much better size. So now, just for safe measure, I'm gonna do the same thing again with a different set of Begleri beads. And these are 275 holes. So again, you want to take one jump ring and twist it open. Take the chain off of the jump ring and insert your chain into your Begleri. And you've got yourself a set. Now what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna add tassels. So with my leftover string here, what I'm gonna do is cut 2 strands from it. I'm gonna tie a knot through the jump ring. I'm gonna do this on each side. And I use the pliers to really tie down the knot. Now you could double knot it, but I think it would poke out a lot. It'd be kind of weird. So at this point, you just want to make tassels. Okay, that always feels like it takes a century. But, well worth it. These look really cool. So yeah, Chainge Begleri chain is a very cool feel and a whole new style to Begleri. You can feel it more, it grips you and hugs your finger a little bit more, and it has a really cool feel. Like these feel like a tank. And I really like that. So hopefully this showed you how to string up different sets and get you started on your way to slinging chain. Okay, so with lots of diligence and patience and tedious work, you can customize your chains to have different patterns. You could go two-tone, you can put midpoints, and you can get really creative with it. And if you have any chain left over, you can make yourself a ring. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with the chain. There's a lot of patterns you can do, and it's going to be cool to see what everyone does with it. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out, and you'll be getting your chain set up in no time.